All right, it's 8 minutes before 7 o'clock here on Morning Live. Let's just turn our focus a little bit on some drought-related stories as citrus and vegetable farmers in the Kouga area of the Eastern Cape are heading for a crisis as the ongoing drought intensified its stranglehold on the province. Day zero is fast approaching as the main supply dam for the area is at just over 7% capacity. This is the lowest level ever recorded for the dam.
This is the Gamtwis Valley, where over 200 farms depend on just 2 supply dams. The drought has crippled the district's main water supply. The Kouga area was declared a disaster area in May 2017.
We are approaching a serious crisis, and everybody will have to make plans, and I know the irrigation will suffer. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But we cannot really do much about that. As long, I think, as we can ensure that the households get water.
Authorities are being forced to juggle what is left of supply.
With the rain at the moment, our dam gets just enough water that it would slowly drop. But if we don't get any rain and we don't get any water from Kouga Dam, the water in this dam will last 2 months at most.
For citrus and vegetable farmers like Petrus du Preez, the situation is dire. He has had to cut production and water supply to his crops by 50%.
Normally we have a mixed business of vegetables, different vegetables, maize even, tobacco even. But for the last season, we took that out of the program to keep the water for citrus.
Nursery farmers are suffering the same fate.
At this stage, less than 50% of the trees that were ready went out to the farmers, and there's a likelihood that the rest will stay in the nursery.
The drought brings with it a domino effect. Many of the citrus farmers here in this area are reliant on the Kouga Dam. But once the water runs dry, it will not only be the farmers that will be affected, but also the farm workers.
As the water keeps disappearing, this means that we will not have jobs on the farm. That's why we are scared as farm workers. We're also trying to help the farmers with leaks on the farm. And I've just come from patrolling to see if there are any water leaks anywhere, because we are all scared to lose our jobs.
I am very nervous. I will lose my job if it doesn't rain harder. I pray every day that it must rain, because if it doesn't rain, who will look after my children?
Nearby towns are busy with water-saving campaigns, with schools as an area of focus. The Kouga and Luri dams also supply clean water to nearby Nelson Mandela Bay. Jade Lee Paulser, SABC News, Port Elizabeth.